Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. It's so good to see you. And guess what? I just found something surprising in my pocket. Do you want to know what it is? I'll show you. It's an invisible bubble gum. Oh, it's so weird. Do you have anything in your pocket? Maybe you have an invisible bubble gum in your pocket too. Do you want to check? Okay. You do have one. Oh, that's great. We can share. Let's open up. Take off the paper wrapping. Pop it in our mouths. It's very chewy. What flavor is yours? Mine's watermelon. Okay. Have you ever tried to blow a bubble with your bubble gum? Let's try now, okay? You're doing it. That's awesome. Again, another breath. Another breath. Another breath. Oh no, it's gonna pop. Oh dear. This reminds me of a song. Maybe you know it. Will you sing with me? Icky, sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. Icky, sticky bubble gum. Got it stuck onto my nose. Uh-oh. Ooh, it's stuck on our nose. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is so silly. Let's sing again. Where will it get stuck this time? Icky, sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. Icky, sticky bubble gum. Got it stuck onto my ears. Oh no. Oh, and my hair. Stuck on my ears and my hair. Oh, this is gonna be messy. And remember, even though it's stuck and it's very sticky, we're being gentle with ourselves, right? Where will it get stuck next? Let's sing it one more time. Ready? Icky, sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. Icky, sticky bubble gum. Got it stuck onto my arms. Oh, it's stuck on our arms. Oh, and our clothes. Well, hopefully that will wash out. And the good news is, it's stuck on our arms. We can give ourselves a big hug for singing that song, and then we can just wipe off the bubble gum on our shirt since it's dirty anyways. All right, so you may have noticed that today I have many things set up for a science experiment. We're going to talk about some sticky ingredients today and some other feelings of ingredients too. So you may have noticed that I have glue here. What texture is glue? Yeah, it's sticky like bubble gum. That's right. And then I also have some laundry soap. So because we got bubble gum in our clothes, we can use the laundry soap to wash it out. But laundry soap is not sticky. Laundry soap is what feeling? Yeah, it's slimy. Soap is kind of slimy, right? It's slippery. Soap is slippery. Glue is sticky, but soap is slippery. Okay? And if you have some of these ingredients at home, you can ask a grown-up to help you so you can feel it too. Then we also have some food coloring, and there's a few different colors in here. Maybe today we'll pick blue. I really like blue. Food coloring is sort of like water, so it doesn't really have a feeling. For me, at least. What does food coloring feel like for you? Interesting. And then we have, last but not least, shaving cream. I have to take the lid off for that to work. And shaving cream, woo, is puffy. It feels sort of, it's not sticky or slippery, it's puffy to me. What does it feel like to you? So these are our ingredients. What do you think we're gonna make? those are good guesses. What we're gonna make today is slime. Slime is so much fun. Slime is what feeling? Is it sticky, slippery, puffy, or wet? Yeah, it's slimy. That's why it's called slime. But actually what's really cool is we're gonna try mixing all of these together, even though they're all very different feelings, to get something slimy. So first what we're gonna do is we have a bowl. It's just an empty bowl, and we're going to pour the glue into the bowl. This is 1 cup of glue. We're gonna pour it in. And I have a rubber spatula to help me get all of the ingredients out of the cup, because sometimes with sticky liquids like glue, it likes to stay in the cup, but we want to try to get as much of that glue in the bowl as possible. Okay, so that's the main ingredient, okay? And it's really important actually for the slime to be made from this brand of glue, because sometimes other brands of white glue, it does not have the same reaction when we mix it with the laundry soap. So the laundry soap is what we would call a activator, okay? So we're gonna mix the sticky glue with the slippery soap into the bowl. Okay. Already it's activating a little bit from the rubber spatula. Okay, so this is what it looks like in the bowl. It's hard to show you, actually. There we go. And I'm just gonna start stirring it. Now, there's a lot of different ways to make slime, but I really like this way because it's very simple. You only need 4 ingredients. And laundry soap is safer for kids to use than an ingredient like borax, which often recipes for slime will ask you to use borax, but I don't really like to use that. I like to use non-toxic things if possible. And the other thing I want to mention is, even though we ate our icky sticky bubble gum, we're not going to eat the slime, okay? Because food coloring is, sometimes we add it to real food we eat, but we are not going to eat things made of shaving cream, glue, or laundry soap, because that will make us feel very sick. Okay, so I've been stirring the slime, and actually, I forgot to mention, it was a 1/4 cup of laundry soap that we used, and this is what it's looking like so far. My question to you is that slimy? We're gonna stir it all up and then touch it. And actually, this is really strange. It looks like cottage cheese. But at the moment, it's not exactly looking like slime. It's still a bit actually slippery. So that tells us we need to add more glue. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more glue to see if I can get the right balance. So I'm gonna add another 1/4 cup of glue. The nice thing about not doing this in a precise measurement kind of way is you can really get the texture that feels best for you. So everyone likes to have a certain feeling with slime. Some people like it to be sticky. Some people don't like it to be sticky at all. Oh, it's getting better. It's starting to get better. I'll show you. I think I actually added probably too much soap at first. So I'm gonna add another 1/4 cup of glue. So go really easy on the laundry soap, on the activator when you're making this at home or at school. Okay, I'm starting to get the texture that I want from the slime. It's starting to make a bit more spider webs, and it's starting to get really sticky, which is actually what I want from the slime. I'm going to add 1 more quarter cup because it's not quite the texture that I want it to be. So at this point, I've added 1 cup plus 2 quarter cups, which is a half, plus another quarter cup. So actually, probably in my ingredients, it's gonna be 2 cups of glue to 1 quarter cup of laundry soap. Oh yeah, this is better. See, it's starting to react in the way that I want it to. Oh, this is great. Okay, and we're just gonna keep stirring it so it gets more and more sticky. Yay, this is awesome. Okay, I'm going to add some blue food coloring now because I actually really do not like the way that this white slime looks. It's too much like cottage cheese and it's making, I don't like it at all. All right, so we're stirring it up. Here we go, stirring in the blue. At this point, it's perfectly safe for kids to touch, okay, and handle. And it's starting to lump together into one big blob, which is exactly what I want. So at this point, it's very sticky, but I can start taking it out and playing with it and mixing it together so that all the blue is spread out. This is perfect. Now, some people like this feeling, and so you could start by giving a smaller piece to different children who are interested in this feeling. It does feel a bit slimy to me right now, which is great. And I'm just going to use a smaller piece because it's easier to get it the right texture and activate it when it's smaller. Ooh, it's starting to work. Now, what are some of your favorite things to do with slime? Do you like to cut it up with scissors or maybe practice your skills with a knife, with a butter knife? Or do you like to use cookie cutters and make a shape? There's a lot of different ways you can play with slime. Okay, and see, it's starting to get better mixed up as blue too. This slime is getting really great. It's not sticky anymore. It's smooth and kind of rubbery, and it kind of can bounce, which is fun too. Once you have it sort of the texture that you want, it's not sticking to your fingers anymore. It's not icky, sticky bubble gum. You can, if you want it to be fluffy slime, we're gonna add some shaving cream. And the shaving cream, when you mix it, it just will make it fluffy. It'll become fluffy slime. And it'll feel different again. So now actually it feels really soft. It's feeling soft, and it has a different smell to it now too. So as you can see, this is very textural, and I'm just gonna take some more of my base slime and I'm gonna mix it in because I have to make sure that I like the way it's feeling. So I just like touching the slime, I like playing with it, but you can try pulling it, see how far it can stretch before it breaks. And that's it, really. You can add sparkles if you want. You could try adding beads, tiny beads for more texture. But really, the great thing about slime is you can just play with it, right? You could add some other colors with the food coloring. And that's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Thank you so much for joining me today to make slime. I hope that you will have fun with this science experiment. Bye.